Hi guys, I'm here today to talk to you about my mas208 assignment, which is on the iPod. And the first section I'm going to discuss here is the history. So let's get started. The Apple iPod was released in October of 2001 by Steve Jobs. But how did the Apple iPod become the phenomenal success that it is today? For us to understand that, I think it's important for us to look back at the history of the iPod. So let's go back to 1970. Where the first portable music device was brought onto the market, and that was in the form of the Sony Walkman. Now the Sony Walkman at its peak was a phenomenal success, and it at the time seemed unstoppable, selling over 300 million units. But as time changed and technology changed, so too did the product. And as we went from analog tapes, we then moved to digital CDs and then to MP3s. Which leads us to the next point. How did MP3s essentially come about? Well, the inception of that actually took place in 1987 when a group of German scientists actually figured out a way of shrinking video files and being able to transfer them onto computers. So that was the first major step, developing MP3s themselves. But the next step I think really we have to focus on really took place during the late 1990s. And that was when a whole bunch of file sharing programs and companies actually started to emerge. And we all may remember them. They were names such as SoulSeek, LimeWire, Kazaa, Morpheus. But I think the most infamous of them all, and the one that I actually was able to touch with and brought me into the illegal file sharing world, was which was developed by Sean Fanning, and that was titled Napster. Now Napster was a phenomenal success, and what Napster essentially did was allow anyone who had an internet connection to download music, and not just music, but also audio, visual files. But the main point was that it actually allowed people to download music. Now at first it didn't raise too many eyebrows, but with millions of viewers logging on and downloading illegal music every day, the RIAA, the Recording Industry Association of America, began to get a little bit upset. And this is because record companies were losing a huge amount of money. So they sought in 2001 a legal injunction to shut down Napster. Now, fortunately for Apple, they had already been in the process of developing their music jukebox called Apple iTunes. What Apple iTunes essentially did was allow users to download songs for 99 cents each per song per download. Then what the user was able to do was connect their Apple iPod to the computer and actually download those songs and convert them into MP3s and play them on their iPod. Now, when the RIAA got Napster shut down, this left a huge void in the marketplace. And essentially, it was perfect timing that Apple was able to then step into the limelight and offer people to download songs for 99 cents. But the major coup that Apple had was it was able to convince companies such as Sony, EMI, BMG, Universal, and Warner to all allow Apple to license the music, put it on their music jukebox iTunes, and allow people to start downloading music. And I guess what they say is the rest is history.